Located on the shores of the Baltic Sea, Tallinn is the capital and largest city of Estonia. Tallinn's history dates back to the medieval times, and it was first recorded on a worn map in the 12th century. Although it is now a bustling metropolis of over 430,000 people, Tallinn retains an inner charm that we hardly find anywhere else. Today, we are going to visit 4 most famous tourist attractions of the city. Number 1. Tallinn's Old Town. Tallinn is considered as the best preserved medieval city in Europe. Tallinn's Old Town is in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Built up from the 13th to the 16th centuries, this enclosed neighborhood of colorful houses, half-hidden courtyards, and impressive churches is the city's most famous tourist attraction. In the heart of the old town is Town Hall Square. It is a venue for open-air concerts, handicraft fairs, and home to the town's Christmas tree every winter. Other major sites of the town included towers with mostly intact stone walls that have stood there for centuries. The town also has magnificent churches. One of them is the St. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, which was built in a typical Russian revival style in the late 19th century, when Estonia was part of the Russian Empire. Tallinn's old town is also packed with many shops. Here, you can find beautiful flowers, charming souvenirs, and appealing street food. The dining choices are fantastic. Here are some examples of Estonian cuisine that we tried during our trip. They are so delicious. Number 2. Tallinn Zoo. Tallinn Zoo was founded in 1939 and is now the only zoo in Estonia. It is now home to more than 11,000 animals, representing almost 600 species and subspecies from Australia to Alaska. Tallinn Zoo hosts the best collection of mountain goats and sheep in the world. It also has an outstanding number of eagles and vultures, and a remarkable collection of owls and crane species. A small part of the tropic house in the zoo is dedicated to this fascinating marine life. Both adults and children also have the opportunity to meet and play with many friendly domestic animals. Tallinn Zoo is considered the most visited zoo in the Baltic states. During its history of 70 years, it has assembled the most fascinating collection of wildlife in Northern Europe. Number 3. Kadriorg Palace. Kadriorg Palace was built by Russian Emperor Peter the Great for his wife Catherine. The name of the palace means Catherine's Valley. The construction started in 1718. Peter and Catherine visited the unfinished residence on several occasions. But after the emperor's death in 1725, Catherine showed no interest in the seaside property. After the declaration of independence of Estonia in 1919, the palace became a state property. In 1934, it became the official residence of the first president of Estonia. Today, the palace is dedicated to the Kadriorg Art Museum, a branch of the Art Museum of Estonia, displaying French art from the 16th to the 20th centuries. Number 4. Japanese Garden. Not far away from Kadriorg Palace is an authentic Japanese garden. The construction of this garden started in 2011. A focus on the circle of life and the expressiveness of nature is the underlying philosophy of the garden. Here, stones and water are as important as the plants. The stone bridges were made in Japan and reassembled here. This woman is trimming a tree to stimulate its growth. Originally, the garden was intended only for plants from Japan. However, due to the long and harsh winter in Estonia, some exotic plants have been replaced with more resilient local varieties. There is no noise, no sport, and no cyclists or dogs running around. The Japanese garden gives us a unique opportunity for introspection. The Old Town, Tallinn Zoo, Kadriorg Palace, and the Japanese Garden are the most famous tourist attractions in Tallinn. Each place is charming in its own way. They represent a harmonious combination of history and modernity of the city.